We live? We live. Sorry for the delay. For everybody who's tuning in, sorry for the delay. Let's give everybody time to get up in here. Hey, Dot, you ever been on the podcast before?
No, I did the Philly Fame TV.
Oh, you did that?
I did that.
Oh, cool. Shout out to Philly's Fame.
Yeah, shout out to Philly Fame.
How many we got in there so far? 4? I can't even pull it up on my phone. Hold on.
What?
I'll pull it up now. My nephew Asen calling me. Hello? Oh, I gotta call him back. It's all you hear me come on the phone. I thought it was my nephew Asen calling me. Ready. Let's see. Can you put the live on my phone real fast for me? My bad. You know, I got a lot of gray hairs. You gotta go to the what's it called? I'll put it on this so I can check it. How many we got there now? How many we got? Got 13 in there. What's up, everybody? What's up, world? What's going on to everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails live? We in there? Turn the volume down. Put it on this so I can check it. How many we got there now? How many we got? Let me see. I got it. Is this one right here?
What you doing?
We good. We in there. All right, so listen. Let's go. So everybody know Tales from the Jails. We go live Monday through Fridays. Monday through Friday every week. We're just trying to pick and choose the schedule, so just kind of bear with us a little bit in regards to what we got going on. But we will be bringing you, exclusive content, interviews, and in our lives we will have certain guests like we got today. We got a live guest today, TDOT. TDOT's gonna come up here and talk about his story. Talk about what happened with him and his life and his time behind the prison walls. So I want to welcome you to the show, TDOT. What's going on, man?
What's going on? How you?
I'm chilling. So from what I hear, got my counterpart Brahim Jackson here as well. He look like he off in the days or something like that. I don't know what's going on with him, but TDOT, you tell people about your story. Like you got a juvenile life sentence for murder.
Right.
So you can elaborate about what you want, what you can. So ultimately that led to you, going to prison and doing some time. And just explain to us, if you can start from, the arrest and being arrested, going through the system. How was that for you?
It was hard. It was hard on me, and especially my grandma. My grandma raised me since I was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
My mom died when I was a baby. So
How old was you? Not to cut you off, but how old was you when this happened?
when the situation happened,
Yeah.
I was 15. I was 15. I got locked up probably like 2 months later after the situation happened. And I was on. You know, I had a situation. We was, you know, my neighborhood was beefing with.
Yeah, make sure you speak into the mic.
Yeah, pull,
Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
My neighborhood was beefing with a couple, you know, projects of a couple neighborhoods, and it was a situation at a club. Outside of the club was, you know.
But you 15. You already you in the mix.
Yeah, I was on that.
Okay.
For real.
Okay.
Like I was top shooter from my hood, and yeah. So, but yeah, we ran into dudes at the club, and you know, shit popped off, and the dude got killed. I was out there. So, but I was on. I ain't going to run in nothing. I was going to house. I was going to school every day and everything. I was going to school, but I was on juvenile probation for a gun case. So, and I got shot.
Mm-hmm.
We was beefing. So they sent me the placement, and when I got sent the placement, like then all my homies was like start telling on me, all of them.
Wow.
They came and got me. Detectives came and got me from placement.
Mm.
And they bring me down.
So just to speak on that, as you can see, a lot of people are running. They young. A lot of you young guys, you know, are running with dudes from your neighborhood, dudes you grew up with, and a lot of y'all out here just, you know, breaking law, committing crimes, whatever the case may be, and, you know, catching these murder cases and whatever. Because like he said, he was a top shooter in his hood. So a lot of times top shooters, they get a lot of respect. So you run around, you a top shooter in your hood, you run around with your guys. Ultimately, they gonna tell at some point, or they may tell, you know. So you can pick up from there. So people telling your own homies was telling on you.
Yeah, these was my best friends. Like, and I tell you, we was beefing with a couple neighborhoods. All the beef that we was in, it was because of them. And I was like, had to step up, you know, for them. I was taking up for these dudes. They was my best friends. And they the main ones that told them. Like, we was outside the club. Mind you, it's a line. There's about 100 people out here waiting to get inside the club.
Mm-hmm.
They the only dudes told them. Out of everybody that was out there.
How did that make you feel though?
It hurt. It hurt. I got my when the detectives came and got me from placement, the detective set me in the room. He says 2 people told him, you know who they is, right? I knew who my heart dropped right there. I knew who he was talking about.
Dang.
So, you know, but I ain't at the time I ain't had the paperwork yet. So while I was in the county, I was on the juvenile block, House of Corrections, and a couple months go by. One of the dudes was up there with me. He's my co-D on attempted murder. I was locked up for murder and attempted murder. But so we was alright until I got my paperwork, and his name was in there. Like my heart, I shed a tear and everything. Like when I seen they statements, like I was in there shedding tears, man.
Wow. So he was in jail with you,
Yeah.
and you didn't even know that he had told. He never said nothing to you.
Just around you every day.
Yeah, it's around me every day.
Talking to you, cooking bowls with you and everything.
Yeah, we didn't stroll niggas. We didn't beat
Everything.
Everything. But at the time when I got my paperwork, we was on 2 different blocks. I had got moved on a separate block from that, so I couldn't even get to him. I wanted to kill him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So hold on. What year was this?
At that time, it was I got locked up January 05. I probably got my paperwork probably a couple months later after that. That was probably like April, May.
Wow. And then, so now you get the paperwork, and now you're going to trial. Did you take a deal? Did you fight the case? What was going on?
I fought the case.
Well, how did it feel to see him? Did he come out on the stand?
Yeah, they all recanted. Like all my witnesses recanted.
Okay.
So I was going through trial.
Can you explain to the audience what recant mean?
Recant mean when somebody like make a statement or something, and then they come to trial and they get on the stand, and then they go against everything they say in the statement. Like either they say the total opposite. Like I ain't say that, or no, I ain't see him do it, stuff like that. So they all recanted. So but I ain't get found not guilty. I had hung jury, went back to trial, had another hung jury.
Did they make you sit like and wait for it to go back to trial for a minute?
Yeah, that whole process. I was in the county for 4 years. It was like 3 years and some change.
Dang. He was 15. 16.
Yeah, I was 16 at the time, and by the time the last trial was over, I was 19. I went upstate with a life sentence plus like 20 to 40 when I was 19.
Wow. Let's rewind a little bit. So you go to trial, they recant the statements. What happens? What do you think happened to make you lose the case? How did you lose the case?
All right, after the second trial, I got the second hung jury. They charged me, my brother, my homie from my neighborhood, and my grandmama for witness intimidation.
Wow.
They brung up the phone conversations. 'Cause I was having conversations with them when they went on. One of them had my rappy. He went on the street, and it was another one. They were still hanging together. So like I called them, talk to him, and all that. And my folks had like used 3 ways for me to talk to him. They charged me for witness intimidation. Charged my grandma for doing the 3 ways for real.
You locked your grandmama?
Yeah, for conspiracy for witness intimidation. For doing the 3 ways.
Wow.
Yeah, come get anybody.
Yeah, and that was what they was trying to do. They was trying to build something to like get them a reason why they was saying like they didn't do this. They made it seem like I was the orchestrator of a whole like
Violent crew. Yeah.
Like they put in the paper and everything.
Mm. So you go to trial. You end up losing, and the judge is sentenced you to life in prison, right?
Right.
Describe that feeling, like to get that, because y'all out here, he about to tell you exactly how I felt. How did it feel at, how old you, 16, 17? How old you when you got the life sentence?
19.
You was 19 getting a life sentence.
Yeah.
How was that, what was going through your mind when they read the verdict and gave you a life sentence?
Or did you even think you was gonna get life?
I thought I was gonna beat it. Everybody thought I was gonna beat it.
But when you got found guilty,
And I got found guilty.
did you think you was gonna get life?
Yeah.
All right, so you knew. So how was you feel? How did you feel though? Like when he gave
like-
you the life sentence?
It was over. I really didn't have like at the time. I ain't really had like no real emotion about it until I seen my mom cry.
Wow.
Yeah.
She in there waiting up for you. She in there supporting you.
Yeah.
And any of your friends came to court and stuff like that?
Yeah, and then my whole neighborhood was in there.
Okay.
But I tell you, everybody thought I was coming home. I tell you, I done had 2 hung juries. After your third one, it's over.
Exactly. Third
Yeah,
one, they
third
automatically
one is
throw it
over.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, so they spent 2 days on like the murder, the evidence of the murder,
Yeah.
but the case lasted 3 weeks. They was all like telephone and all witness intimidation stuff. My mom, the only one, she got found not guilty of all charges.
Mm.
Hey, so
Wow. So from there, after getting the life sentence, when did it hit you? Like when did it hit you? Like did it hit you like when you got back to the jail? When did it hit you that you wasn't coming home? Or at that time when you thought process like I'm not never getting out?
listen, when they all right, so when I lost, I ain't get sentenced to. I lost in June. I got sentenced in November. So the whole time I was still running around the county like doing little young bullshit, drunk. And when you get sentenced, when I got sentenced, they put me in the hole. They put you in the hole ready to go upstate. That's when it hit me. Like I'm about to go up top. Like my brother was back there with me. My brother was in the hole with me.
Wow.
And like we talking through the gate and all that, and just like our last time we'll see each other. Like
Damn. And how much time your brother got?
he had got 7 had to 15 for the witness intimidation shit. Yeah.
Damn. And you, so y'all, that's like a reality check in itself. You and your brother both back. That's your only brother?
No, I got hope.
You got a whole football team of brothers here. So well, anyways, it's you and your brother back in the hole, and you like, I ain't never gonna see you again, bro.
Yeah.
Dang. How was that conversation?
It was just like we was trying to like, had like talk every day, at least like check on each other, and stuff like that every day.
Was there any interaction? I know you in the hole. Was y'all like interaction, or was no like physical contact with him?
No, it wasn't no physical at all.
Mm.
They had to separate. I got life, so they gotta separate you from everybody because you do whatever.
Yeah, can you explain that to the audience? Like when you get sentenced to a life prison term and how they come get you and arrest, well, not arrest you, but take you to the hole, and how they carry you from there on out.
They carry you like you less. They already carry you like you less than a human being, but at that point it's over for you. Like they don't, you trash. Like we waiting for the trash man to come pick you up.
Exactly.
Damn.
That's what that is.
They couldn't put it in no other better terms. You trash. You waiting for the trash man to come pick you up. Man, that's major right there, man. And to go through that at a young age, man, at a young age. So from there, you go upstate.
Yeah, I went upstate.
What was your moment that you said when you got it? What was your first thought of getting upstate to the prison? What did you think when you saw it? Where did you go first?
Graterford.
So you went to Graterford. How was it getting? Because everybody talk about that wall. How was it when you first saw Graterford?
It was real. Like this reality hits you because like at the you know. When I got locked up until the trial and all that, you know, I'm a young boy. I'm running around the county doing
whatever.
Like it's reality hit. You see that wall? They don't even take them up there, so people don't even realize like how deep it is. That wall, like it hit different. I mean, I'm a young boy. I see that wall. Like ain't no coming over that joint. Like it's over. Like you stuck in there.
Damn. And so you see that, and outside of that, was it like a welcome to jail moment that you can remember? Like, all right, when you got upstate, you're like, oh yeah, this is.
Yeah, when I got up there, I got up to Graterford and all that. I seen a couple of homies on the NT block, but I ended up getting into it with a guard. Guard lied on me for real, but they sent me to the hole, and it was like it was different. They hole, upstate hole was different from the county hole. Ain't no bid and none of that. It's like a dungeon up there, John.
So it's a real hole you in.
Yeah.
Cause you know the county, I've been in the county hole too, and it's like I could holler at you all day long, and we could fish down the hallway and get shit. But you know, I noticed too when I get to jails, it be crazy. So you saying upstate hole, that was a different type of hole.
And they treat you, mind you. I went to the hole. I'm just coming through. I'm a young boy, and I went to the hole for a guard. Guard said I threatened to stab you.
Mm-hmm.
So they treat me in the hole like I ain't getting trays or nothing. Like, and I'm like, ain't no way to get nobody to help you with nothing.
Yeah.
I'm all the way upstate behind this wall.
Nobody hear your cries.
Nobody. They treat me. They bring me empty trays.
Wow.
Real rap. I like at the third, fourth day, like I really like had to beg the seal, like, yo, can I get an orange or something? Threw orange in there for me. Like
threw an orange, open the box and just threw it in there.
He probably wasn't even like one of the regulars, because if it was one of the regulars, he probably wouldn't even gave me that. Like he threw me a little orange and all that. I was cool. I mean,
let me ask you a question. Can you give the audience like a visual of like what you can remember from the actual hole? Because a lot of people haven't been in prison. They don't know what the whole. Just give you a visual of like what's in there, what you saw when you was. What was the experience like? You know, was it hot? Was it cold? What was the experience in there?
If it's hot, I mean, depending on the seasons, if it's hot, it's hot. Like, don't let it be 80, 90 degrees outside. It's like 150 in there. Like, if it's cold in there. And you lonely, you got one sheet to wrap up with. It's crazy. It ain't none of that you got at home. The comfortability, they give you what they give you, and it's like the bare minimum. It's trash. Like, I mean, then I'm not even talking about, because I got transferred from there to Camp Hill hole. Camp Hill, like the worst hole, the worst hole in the state.
Why you say that? What made it worse?
The guards, you know, they still like off the back end off of that riot that happened like 30 years ago. But they treating you, and they racist up there. So like, and I just left the county, and I'm like telling, like, the young boys is drawn, like they snapping out on the guards, female guards and all that for nothing. Y'all gonna appreciate that when y'all get upstate. Y'all ain't gonna see no black guards when you get up there. They racist up there. I mean, you gonna be wishing you back in the county around guards that you could relate to and that's from your hood and all that.
Ain't no relating to none of them, huh?
No. I went upstate after I left Graterford. I ain't see a black guard for like 10 years.
Wow.
All right.
Dang, you heard that?
You ain't see a black CO in 10 years.
10 years. And then the most of them that you ran into, they racist. They like hillbillies. They live up there in the mountains and all that. They treat you any way they want. Like, so you gotta know how to act. Like, you gotta carry yourself how, you know.
So that whole visit was the welcome to. Yeah. That was the moment for you that like.
Yeah, because you know, I mean, you in the hole in the county, your homies to back there. You can get whatever you want, slide under the door, and you know, ain't none of that up there. You in the hole for real. Like you bidding for real. And
how much time you did in the hole? How long were you in there?
I was back. My first bid, when I first went up to the county, I think 60 days for the guard. They transferred me from there to Camp Hill. Camp Hill, you can't even talk on the gate, so you get talk on the gate, you get another 30 days. Like,
Oh, so they punish you for yelling out the door.
yeah.
Oh yeah, see they don't do that in the feds.
Yeah, you can't even.
We in the hole, they ain't doing none of that. They let you. So I know it ain't no fishing then.
Ain't no fishing. Listen, when they come past them trays, when I first got to Camp Hill, I ain't know the rules. So they come past with the trays. I'm standing at the door. They call it a seafood diet. They ride right past you, see your food go right past.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm like, listen,
seafood diet.
I'm at the door. They ride past with the trays, and I'm looking at my jumper. I'm looking at my light. You supposed to have the light on and all. I'm like trying to figure out what's going on. Why I ain't get my tray? They said you gotta have your back on the bunk with your hands out like this, and they open the slide, put your tray in, and when they do that, then you can come get your tray. That's like
They training you.
yeah, like you in a dog kennel, like.
So they want you. They want you to. All right, this is the hole, y'all. This is the hole up Camp Hill he's referring to. They want you to back against your bunk.
Yeah,
facing the door.
Facing the door.
And hold your hands directly
like
in front
so
of you.
See your hands, yeah.
So the guard is out there with your tray. He's watching you. Okay. Yeah. He's complying.
Yep.
Crack your slot.
Check to see if your light on, your jumper buttoned all the way up. Yeah,
they want you so you can't be in there just your regular drawers just waiting.
Nah.
Yeah, see the fed holding. Like, see niggas when they in the hole, they bucking. They not doing all that.
Right.
Niggas don't even get up for counting the hole. Yeah. Stand up, count. Man, bitch, you see us in here laid down. Yeah. Niggas ain't, the state, they running it. And I'm not saying they, but dudes over there in the feds in the hole, once dude go to the hole, he already mad. Right. The hole is punishment. So what more punishment you could do to me? But give me more extra days? Yeah. But that's crazy. I didn't even know that. Yeah, you got a back against the bunk. Listen, y'all. They want you, before they feed you, they want you to back against the bunk. Hold your hands out, have your light turned on, and have your jumper all the way on. So if you ain't like this, light on, you ain't getting your tray. They'll keep walking past.
Yeah.
They won't even feed you.
They won't feed you.
So if this lunchtime, we're going to try it again at dinner time.
Try it again at dinner time.
See if you comply at dinner.
And it's crazy because they give you lunch probably like at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
See if you get burnt for a dinner tray. Bring dinner around 4. So
you
get burnt for lunch. I mean, you get your lunch. Say you get burnt for dinner. And then you eat breakfast. You got to wait. That's like
10, 12 hours.
No, it's like 18. I'm talking about from 11 o'clock.
Okay.
To the next morning.
Yeah.
So the next you get breakfast probably like 6, 7 o'clock. What?
Yeah, they up there. They driving down bad on the men over there in the state in the hole.
Yeah, up Camp Hill, like it's a straight block. It's just like it's tears.
Okay.
And across from the cells is windows. In the wintertime, they open the windows up, and you got a thin blanket. They be freezing you to death back there, John.
So they open them up on purpose.
They open them up to freeze you. Like you get caught talking on that gate. All right, we're gonna open these windows up, and they turn the fan on the blower. It's a big blower.
So my thing is, I can't come to my cell and be like, TDOT, you got something to read down there, bro?
Nah.
Or you telling me the hole is quiet over there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That ain't how the feds go. Yeah. You go in the hole in the feds. I don't care what hole you in. Low, FCI, medium, USP. Them guys is in there hitting the lid. All right, you know how you got your misfits to act up. I know y'all got somebody to start bucking, banging on the door all night.
Yeah, they gonna come get you.
But we'll take you where? You in the hole.
They coming to get you. Mind you, I'm talking about Camp Hill. They come to get you. They taking you to they got a basement down there.
Right.
It's a basement down there. They treating dudes down there, and they locking you in. It's like a dungeon. I mean, or they got this thing that they put in front of your cell. Like it's either some jails got the metal joint or some jail got the plastic joint, but they put it in front of your cell. Like that's to tell everybody to go right past, tell all the guards to go past. You're not getting fed. You can't even see out of that joint.
Wow.
Right. They put it right in front of your cell door. You can't fish. You can't get no trees. You can't talk. You can't look out the side and talk to nobody. Nothing.
Dang, so if you ain't got no book, nothing to read in there, you just in there just looking at the daggone ceiling all day.
Yeah.
Losing your goddamn mind, man. Absolutely losing your mind, man.
All right, so now, man, so
that's crazy, man. Y'all better listen up, man. all this is going on, man. You know, I ain't, you know, condemning you for doing what you're doing, but just know if you out there stepping, whatever you want to call it, if you don't get to that grave, this right here is a option too, a great option.
Now, you did the majority. What was your home jail?
I did. My last jail was Green. I only did about 4 or 5 years there. I did the majority of my time at Smithfield. I did like 9 years up there.
Smithfield?
Yeah.
I think my cousin's up there, Mitchell Williams. I think he was at Smithfield. Yeah, I think he was up there for a minute. Now, you get upstate, now, like you said, you get up there and these guards up there, the guards is racist. You haven't seen a black African American guard in 10 years. And then you get up there and what was your mentality like, you know, in dealing with the guards, like in dealing with the circumstances? When did you realize, like, you know, like I gotta be compliant, like I just gotta just do my time? And
It took me a long time for that, cause I'm bad with authority, like, so I mean, I did 18, probably my last like 3 years. My last 3 years, like I gotta chill, cause mind you, I'm getting close to get resentenced for the juvenile life thing, and I'm fighting this appeal. So if my appeal don't go right, I gotta get resentenced, and if I ain't acting right, they gonna roof me when they resentence me. So you got to chill, like, so.
Wow.
That's when it really hit me, like I gotta get out of there, cause only reason I came home when I came home is because I signed off on my appeal rights, and I told my lawyer to see if they offer me a deal to sign off on my appeal rights, because even if I ain't win on my appeal, I got to get resentenced under the juvenile joint. So I told him I signed off on the appeal rights. They offered me anything from 18 and down, and he came with 17 and a half to 35, and I took that from the rip. But if I would have continued to sit, I probably would have came home on my appeal and it got exonerated. But I sat so long. You
just wanted to get out, man.
Yeah, I wanted to get out.
I don't blame you. Let me ask you a question, because a lot of people say up there, upstate, people coming in there with, you know, 5 to 10s, you know, or a date to come home, I should say. Yeah. And their approach of speaking to lifers, did they treat you a certain way because they know you had life, like somebody who had a short time? Is that like true? They treat you a little different. They talk to you a little different, and you know, conversation a little different.
All right, so a lot of dudes that came up, like a lot of my homies that came up, and you know, dudes that I ran across that had little 5 to 10s and 4 to 8s and stuff like that, and you know, we'd be bidding. But a lot of dudes ain't really know how much, unless you know my situation, you ain't really know how much time I had, because dudes like basically saying like I act like I just came out the street. But when I tell people like how much time, they whole attitude, face change, whole attitude towards me like is like be different. Like yeah, the whole interaction changed. Like even that's with anybody. Like you tell them you got that life sentence, like it definitely treats you different.
Now upstate, I know it's, you know, if you had to give a number, I don't know, we say 20%, 30%. How much of the prison system or the state upstate, the jails that you were in, what was the percentage of people that had life in the prisons? Was it 20, 30%?
It's so many dudes. It's so many dudes got life. You don't even know who half of them that got life. But I'm gonna say about 45, 50%. About 45, 50%.
Damn, then half the prison got life sentences.
Yeah. And a lot of them, you know, out of the people that got life, it's like a 50-50. It's like, because a lot of old heads up there that been in the jails for 30, 40 years already. You know, then you got all the young boys that's coming through that with life sentences.
Yeah. And what advice was you giving the young boys that was coming in there? Because they, like I said, a lot of them young.
Or was you giving advice? He was young. He might not have been giving advice.
Young. I ain't gonna lie. I've been back since I've been home. Like been back to upstate road and all that. And I pulled a couple young boys to the side up there. Cause like the young boys,
you older now. You're a little bit older.
Because I'm older now. Yeah. Because they different. Like the young boys different, and like I'm looking at it from a different perspective. Like I probably was the same way they is, you know, when I was their age, but like when you looking at it, like you like this shit sad. This shit sad because young boys don't know the reality of their situation. They not going to law library or nothing. They running around
Having a ball.
Having a ball.
Just as I was. I came in and they sentenced me to 420 months. It wasn't life, but it's 35. And I was having me a ball. I was mad at all the rats. And then in the feds, we got to carry it different from the state. That's a whole different type of bidding. Not to take nothing away from the state, but that's just still a different type of bidding. But the state in itself, just getting life, man. Just getting life, man. Did you ever think that you was coming home? Did you ever be like, damn, man, I'm gonna come on? Because I know if I got 30 years, I'm like, all right, I got a long time, but I got a date. With life, you know, the only thing you can hope for is something overturned, or you don't have no date. You got the clock.
So with that, like I never lost. I'm gonna say I never lost hope. Like I always had hope. You know, I had a lawyer, and I had like good appeal. I had good.
You had issues.
I had good issues. Yeah. I had good appeal issues. So I always had hope. But like when I used to wake up in the morning, I used to wake up probably every morning. I'd be like, damn, I'm still here. Like I ain't wake up yet.
Talk about the dreams. You ever had one of them dreams you was home?
Yeah, I had dreams. I had a lot of dreams that I was home with.
Man, yeah, he got right in. He said, yeah,
with a jumpsuit on though.
You was home with a jumpsuit on?
Yeah, like I'd be on the street like with a jumpsuit on, like I just like drink weird shit.
Yo, so how was that waking up? Like, damn, you wake up, you probably home, like you said, in a jumpsuit, and then you wake up and you be still in the cell. How was that for you?
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. I tell you, I wake up like, damn, I'm still here. I just, especially when you had them dreams about the girls that you always wanted to hit, you ain't never hit yet. Mm-hmm. You be having dreams about, with them, and then you wake up, you like, you be sick. Like, you want to stay in your dream.
Well, it's safe. Damn. It's safe to say that. Well, I'm gonna ask you the question, but I'm assuming that because I was getting locked up at 15 too, and I went to jail for some nice drama at a young age and got certified. I'm quite sure you got certified because you was young. Yeah. I ain't had no girlfriend. Me. Now, I don't know. I want to ask you, did you have a girl at the time?
When I first went in, yeah, I had a girl.
Okay, all right. So was it hard on you? Did she leave? Did she stay?
It was, I mean, she rolled like, all right, she rolled like the first year. Then like that was.
After she knew you had life, though.
After she knew, all right, that's a different girl. I'm talking about the girl. That's a different girl. And then the girl that I was dealing with when I got life, she stuck around for a little while. But the relationship started getting like iffy, and it was like started getting wishy-washy. So like we really like fell apart. But like we cool, we cool, like we real tight now. You know what I mean, cause I see it from a different perspective now.
Right.
And like, she was young, like she was my age. Right. She young, like she gotta live her life. Like I got a life sentence. Like I don't nobody know when I'm coming home.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or if you even coming home.
So you can't like you expecting a person like not to have kids, not to not to be happy.
You out your damn mind.
Yeah. So I see it from a different perspective now, but I appreciate the time because like the one I was dealing with when I got life, she ruled like 8 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And knowing you got a life sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was standing. She'll still be my buddy to this day.
Yeah, we definitely tight.
Like that, she was there, man.
She's coming up on visits and everything.
Yeah.
8 years.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to her, whoever she is. Shout out to her, because that's rare, man. A lot of times, like you said, a couple years in, they gone.
Yeah.
And see, but the whole thing is that you got a couple years in going. That's cool too, but to know that you have a life sentence. See, people on the street, regular civilians, they not knowing appeal process, especially if you went to trial. Right. They not knowing about the appeal rights. They not knowing about it's a process. You could get something overturned. All they know is life.
Right.
They ain't sitting there and say, well, with appeal, possibly. Some do, not everybody, but majority hear that life is life to them. Yeah. They in their mind like, dang, he booked for the rest of his life.
Yeah, and that appeal stuff, you can say that appeal stuff to them, but in their mind, that's
you got life.
Yeah, that's just
what I know. For the hell with the appeal, I know they sentenced you to life the other day. All right. Now you telling me that you ready to get back and all right, cool. What you got right now is life, and what I don't know if I could do that or whatever the case may be, and that's why a lot of people, with that life a different type of joint, man. Life, that light, like that's a different type of, and for you to be up here today, speaking proof of it, that actually went through it, and it seems like you're intact to me. You know, I'm quite sure you got some mental scars and mental harshness, because I know I do from all that time. I done seen traumatizing things in jail. I've been there 21 years. I seen stuff that make probably, if I told stories that make people cry. I'm talking about it's a dog eat dog world in there. Like that is a world for the weak is not accepted in there
Not
at all. And it's sad to say, but if you weak, you pray in there. That's it. If you weak, you are prey. Like you cannot sit down and be weak. I'm talking about. I don't care if you get beat up 1,000 times. You better not sit down and let that go on.
And the crazy thing about it, like some of the hardest dudes I seen in the county, they go up top and they like some of the softest dudes up top.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
That county. So what you telling the fans is, county and state is two different things.
It's two different things. Yeah.
Night and day.
Yeah.
Cause I seen niggas get their issue in the county too though. I seen niggas get knocked out, stabbed.
Yeah, of course. The county, the playground. It's
Right.
definitely a playground. I mean, it go down there, but you get up top, it's a different beast.
Cause you around all them dudes with
All
time.
them dudes with time, man. These dudes been working out 10, 15 years every day.
Every
You
year.
got these, and then don't nobody got nothing to lose down here. People got life and all that. You come up here, you mess with, and it's been people homes. Like you gotta understand, like people got life and got 20, 30 years, and that's their home. So
That's their crib.
you're not
Man.
coming up. You a kid. You're not coming up here like doing
Your
nothing,
mommy
like
and
messing
daddy
nothing
can't
up.
save you, y'all.
Yeah, that's
Mommy and daddy
over.
can't save you when you get in that big house.
Yeah, and these dudes like.
I like to call it that live casket.
And you going against like the top dudes. Like ain't too many. You run into dudes that got that much time and they got life and all that. They ain't you not running into nobody that you run into in the county that's 140 pounds. You going against gorillas.
Grown gorillas.
Grown men, yeah, they'll take you, pull you in that cell and do whatever with you.
Do whatever with you.
Whatever
Ain't talking
with
about just beat you.
Yeah.
That's an option too.
That's
But there's a couple other options that they can have too.
Yeah, I seen it.
What's the worst fight worst incident you ever seen in there?
I done seen, like I said, I done seen dudes go in somebody's cell, lock themselves in there, like
Inside
most of them
another
dudes lock
nigga's cell.
themselves in another nigga's cell
And working.
and treat him, stab him to death. You know, I done ran into old heads. Like this one old head, I like we was cool. He was a juvenile lifer too. He had way more time than me though, and like he used to fix everything. Like he'd fix your phone, he'd fix the tablet. Like he was
You got the best of mechanics
yeah,
in
he
there.
was an electrician.
Mm-hmm.
He fixed my headphones for me one night. The next morning I woke up, he hung himself. Like, he was gone.
He just handed you your handphones to go lock in. Here you go, I'm
Yeah.
done him.
He ain't show you no sign like he's gonna do it or nothing. He wasn't like stressing or nothing.
Nope. He was regular.
Because
but
people deal with their stuff, man. But it's trauma, it's mental trauma warfare in there, bro.
yeah.
Real live mental trauma warfare. That's what this man is explaining. That's crazy. We like to ask a question up here, right? Me and my brother, you know, especially to people that have been in prison, and I'm quite sure that you done seen both instances probably numerous times. If you was in an altercation with a dude, right, up there, and it had to go to where it had to go to, meaning y'all had to have a confrontation. And if dude could come with either that knife or that lock and sock, which one, if you had to take one, would you had to work with him with? From him having it, not you.
I'm gonna say the lock and the shot.
You want that lock and sock?
Because it's like you gonna get either or you gonna get 1 or 2 swings off that jump.
With that lock?
With the lock, the lock is easy because you put the lock in the socket, you swing that you could miss. Like
Yeah, but that's,
Yeah,
man, I know some MacGyvers with that lock and sock.
it depends. If you,
I'm
if
talking
you
about
gotta know
when you
what
see,
you're doing.
exactly, the little short joint.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
what
need
I'm
it
about to
all
say.
long and
That's
dumb.
what I'm about
The
to
little
say.
short
Little
joint.
short joint, yeah.
Boy, and he grab you, especially
Yeah.
if you don't see it coming. Like, you don't see it coming. We just talk about a hypothetical. You sitting there in the day room probably watching TV. Main man see you. What would you rather him have, either that knife or lock and sock?
Then it comes down to how big the knife is. Real quick. Real quick. I see somebody go to work with that lock and that sock. It was over.
Boy, that
It was
lock and
over.
sock, boy.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother ball game right there. So you seen that?
Yeah, I seen it.
Did you feel bad for him? Like,
Yeah, because he couldn't recover. Like after the first one, wham,
Yeah.
it's
Everything.
over. It's over.
That head, it says something about hitting head with a hard metal op. Like your head ain't supposed to take that type of trauma.
No.
Like that wasn't never built in you know. My man said,
yeah, with the knife, like you probably could take
a little couple functions
take a
and
couple
all that.
little jaws and all that. Yeah, I ain't.
But that lock.
That lock different.
Did you ever, was something that ever happened that had you like, you know, I know we men, but sometimes it's something that can make you just like pause for a minute. And when I say it, like something that had you like scared or nervous, like damn, like.
Or it might have had you scared and nervous. I was scared and nervous a couple times in there.
I mean, I ain't gonna say like with no confrontation that I had, but I'm gonna tell you this. I've seen some joints that's hard. You don't want to be like, you ain't supposed to have no type of altercation, no arguments, no beef with nothing with no joints. But
with a homosexual.
Yeah, and I done seen like joints that's really like that. Yeah, stay away from me, like, cause like if you let a joint get out on you, like you might as well just go ahead and bury yourself in the hole or something. Don't go to another jail or something. I mean, I done seen like I ain't want no parts of that. Like we not arguing. I don't want, you know.
You got some joints knock you out.
Yeah, you got to stay out their way, cause ain't no you not supposed, especially if you straight. You ain't no reason you supposed to have.
You
no
sit over here
no
fighting with him.
Yeah,
Why?
what y'all fighting about?
Exactly.
Wow. Another thing he always talk about, you see some men that you may have known in the streets, and they was men out here, but up there they messing with them joints up there.
Yes.
Yeah. It's dudes. I see dudes running around out here now. They act like they don't know what's going on.
I don't mind their business. It's cool. I let them know, cool. All right, you know, you ain't hit my sister, nobody I love, cool. I don't put nobody's business out there either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know though. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's I've seen that a lot.
Describe for me, like, you know, after all that, you know, getting the call that you about to go home. How was that for you?
It was different. Like it changed my whole reality changed. Like I always tell people, like I got life, but I ain't really start bidding until I got resentenced. Cause I gotta stay out of trouble, and you gotta walk right now.
Yeah, cause you got a date.
Yeah, you got a date. I was up until then, and mind you, I got resentenced in 21. I got sentenced in 08. I mean books 05. So up until 21, I was living like I got life. Like, so when I got resentenced, like my whole drone changed. I had to like try to get into all these programs. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I ain't doing nothing I ain't supposed to do. I didn't put all the drugs away and all. I ain't doing nothing. And it ain't seem real until the day that I was really like I was walking out. Like I ain't believe it. To the day I really walked out that joint.
Describe your first day home.
My first day home, it was like, so I tell you, like I couldn't believe it. Like I really couldn't believe I was home. I really couldn't believe I was out, and I'm like, dang.
Did it change? Did the lot change for you?
Yeah, a lot changed. Period. Like it don't even look the same. Like my neighborhood didn't look the same. Like people different. Like mind you, I went in when I was a young boy, so everybody that I knew, like you don't know them no more for real. Like, you gotta read. You gotta read. Like
get back to you gotta relearn everybody.
Yeah.
You meet everybody all over again. Damn near. Wow.
Even I feel like my mom, she like my number one rider supporter through everything. Like I still feel like she's still like getting to know me.
Yeah, she is getting to know you.
Yeah, like cause I don't even.
But baby just been going for 20 years.
Right.
Like she don't know you.
Yeah.
Y'all call and talk, but you got to interact with somebody like for them to really see you. Cause you could get on there and put a facade on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every time you talk, and there's only 10 15 minute calls.
No doubt.
So what type of real conversation is that? And then the feds, after you hang up after that 15, you can't call back until an hour. Ain't like I could keep calling all day. So they gabbed. I didn't forgot about other conversations about the time I called you back.
Listen, I tell you, like she been there the whole bed. So I make sure I call mine every day.
Right.
So them conversations, dang, how you doing? What you doing today? And that's it.
Yeah.
Like you ain't nothing really to talk about. You talk to a person so much, like ain't nothing to talk about. So that's what all our conversations was. All right, call such and such 1 3 weeks. Because call such and such. So that was our conversations for.
That was
a
your
long time,
dialogue
like,
for years.
Yeah, call such and such.
Let me ask you a question, because we like to ask other people up there. Is it true to you, or have you ever met Or do you got men that you met that you didn't even know at all before you got to prison that you look out like you consider a brother that's in there?
Yeah.
I'm talking about men that I'm talking about from different parts of the city or maybe out in the state, out of state, like from Harrisburg or Pittsburgh or something. I'm talking about men that you still contact or in contact with right now to today, like you consider them like your brothers.
Yeah. I feel like I got more, like, the jails burn me out every day. Not in the bad way,
but they call and they want to. I know what you're saying.
I got more like friends in jail, like dudes that I grew like genuine connections with, than dudes out here. Like,
Ain't that crazy?
Ain't none of them. Like, I got one. I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say three. I got three like peers that was like my friends when I got locked up. But everybody else that like dudes that I associate, my youngest and all that, they not even in my generation. They not my peers. So like, for the most part, like I be like by myself for real.
Right.
Like unless when times when I'm either around my youngest or I'm connecting with my homies. Other than that, like I be by myself because like everybody gone for real.
Yeah.
Everybody gone.
Wow. So listen. We want to open up the line for questions. Anybody got any questions they want to ask? We allow you to ask questions. Don't forget to support us because you can support us within the chat. And when I say support, that means you can support us financially. You can send something to us. But if you got a question, we willing to accept a question for myself, a question for TDOT, a question for Brahim, and we willing to answer. But while people get their questions together, I want to ask you a question, TDOT. Now, you came home and you've been home. What was the hardest adjustment for you?
I'm still adjusting.
Still adjusting.
I'm still adjusting, like, cause mind you, I tell you, all right, for people that been in jail for a significant amount of time, it becomes stagnant. Like it stagnates your brain. It stagnates your growth because you're not going through the everyday experience, like learning experience. Like, so I'm still adjusting to that. I feel like I still got to catch up. You come home, like people like establish, especially people my age and older, they establish themselves. I come home like I ain't did nothing to establish it. I got my GED, and that's it. So you gotta work, you gotta stack money up, and so you can get your own. And like you gotta really think about it. I went in as a kid, and I came out as a grown man with grown man responsibilities. I mean, so that's an adjustment. Like I had to, I finally got my own spot, and I done ran through a couple like wheels, but it's an adjustment catching up to like
what's going on.
Yeah, I'm still trying to like where I'm supposed to be in life. Like,
wow. And then also another thing we talk about is the support aspect when you get out. How important is that to you? Like to have
like,
support.
That's like the most important thing. Without that support, I just was saying on the gram, the young boy that was in Belly.
Yeah, I saw that. I was trying to get him on the show too. On exactly talking about. Yeah.
Well, what happened? I'm not here.
The young boy that was in Belly, that's in the park with Nas. You can go ahead and talk about T-Dot. Go ahead.
He got locked up. The young boy that's in the park, the Nas gave him a chance.
Nas gave you some. Yeah.
He just coming home. I forgot how much time he said he did, but he said everybody that was his whole family dead. He homeless.
I saw that.
Man, yeah.
Homeless now. I was trying to reach out to him.
Yeah, that's what the support is. Like when I came home to a house and all that.
And that was a major burden off you.
Yeah, it was a burden. I didn't have to go to the halfway house or nothing like that. Right. I went straight to a house. I got home. I still got homies and all that. People, checked me off when I came home. So I was good when I came home, but that ain't for everybody. That's just like
that ain't
support. That support me and everything.
I got a question from Nakeem Higgins. Everybody know who that is. That's Dot. Shout out to Dot. What will you tell the YNs that was going in your path as a juvenile? What advice would you have for the YNs or the young boys that's headed down your path?
I'm gonna say this to the young boys, YNs.
YNs.
Yeah, to the YNs, like it's only two endings. Like you either gonna be dead or you gonna be in jail. Man, that's like guaranteed. You're gonna be dead or you gonna be in jail. And it's another thing I was thinking about a couple days ago that everybody that, even from my generation, even from before me, everybody that was like top goons, top names and all that, they dead. Like everybody, even to this day, like the dudes that's name popping, got the most hats and all that, and they name, ringing and all that. In the last couple of years, like you can go back to 2020 to now, like everybody that was popular for catching hats and all that, they dead. Like everybody that got a name, since I've been home, like they dying, going to jail. I tell you, I went back to the county about 3 times, and all the young boys that's in the county, I seen them getting sentenced, and I'm just like, this is crazy. The young boy took a deal for 45 to 90.
I was about to say that 45 to 90. That's what's his name?
Pistol Pete.
45 to like 40, but he had.
His name is Pistol. They call him Pistol Pete.
But he had some reckless stuff that he could get.
Yeah.
The 45 to 90 sound harsh, but it's not really in reality.
Yeah.
That was a deal for him.
He
made out.
Yeah, he got like 10 years for 4 bodies. He got like 10 years for each body. Got 10 years, 10 years some change for each body. That's a deal.
They don't understand this though.
The life is by the time you get out, you old.
Yeah.
But still, you're getting out. That's the whole thing. If he'd have went to trial for 4 homicides and got convicted,
a 1, he would have got life for 1.
let alone 4.
Yeah.
And he had people snitching, telling him and all that.
Yes, that's how you get convicted. You can't get convicted no other way. They wouldn't have you locked up if people wasn't snitching and telling and all that. My thing is, it sounds crazy coming from us, but you have to have been in this world that we come from, which is a totally different world from the society we live in, and that is prison. He came up. That's 11 half to 23.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. He ain't, that man got 40 for like, man, and he young, so he could probably, and then in jail, you ain't eating all the slop out here in the world that get you heart disease, and no, they feeding at a nice diet rate to where as though they want to get as many years out of you as possible. And you see what kids said, no niggas that go to jail just to get the teeth fixed. They got great medical. Something going on with you, they get you to an outside hospital, the medical in there, they come see you. So they making sure you live out your sentence.
Yeah.
You ain't dying at 50 and 60 in there, you get 80, 90. Yeah, because you're healthy. You're healthy, you're working out all day long. So he has a chance of getting out. He got 45 to 90, he has a chance. He got a date. Whereas though he done went to trial for that 4 homicides and lost.
Yeah. We heard Oskino say that about his son.
Yeah.
Mood Jay, he said he was happy to see him. He said he was sad, but that 20 to 40, he's like, I know he coming home. Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, I lie to you not. To a lot of people that's up there, 20 to 40 ain't nothing. I know it sounds crazy, but
it sounds crazy.
Yeah,
see, the regular public is going to look at us, and a lot of them is probably understanding them, but that's why we bring, I love to say, we bring this knowledge to y'all. And the way we think might come off as crazy, because if I wasn't never in jail, I'd be looking at y'all this show like, I'd be tuned in, like, is these niggas crazy? For us to sit up here and say, you got to put yourself in the shoes of the convict or the person, the accuser. If you know you went out here and you killed 4 different people, you got caught for it now. You ready to go to trial? The DA come at you. You got overwhelming evidence. You got people in there telling you, you got 5 witnesses coming in there to point you out and say, yeah, he such and such did that. The DA come at you, they cut a deal and say, listen, man, we'll give you 40 to 95 years, man, if you plead out. Say you did it. Or you can go to trial. If the hell with just possibly getting life, they may kill you. You may get a death penalty. You got 4 different homicides. They looking at you as that's along the lines of a psychopath. Yeah. You are a goddamn psychopath. You're along the lines of a psychopath. What would they call it? A serial killer. Yeah. You along the lines of Ted Bundy and all that. So to be offered 45 to 90, one would be like, no, I got to take my chances with going to trial. No, especially if you know you did it and you ain't falsely accused. You know they have overwhelming evidence. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All that I just explained, and you still probably like, man, y'all niggas crazy. Yeah. Because I would. So you ain't wrong for thinking that.
It's crazy. I'm going to say this. It ain't no successful killers. Like, ain't no successful hitters. None of that. So that's to the wide end. Like, I don't know what y'all would deem successful or whatever, but ain't nobody out here that's it's no such thing. I mean, all the serial killers, the dudes, yeah, y'all, they dead, gone, forgotten.
Wow. Another question too, if I could. It says from James LaFlame. He said, "What was your biggest fear coming home?" I think we already answered that. And what's your biggest fear now? Well, what's your biggest fear now that you're a free man?
My biggest fear, I'm gonna say like I said, I came home and like I felt like I had to catch up, like to just like where the average person would be at my age, like just coming home from during the time I did, just trying to catch up. Feel like I need to catch up. My biggest fear is never like or never knowing where I'm at, where I'm supposed to be. If I'm ever like and not being successful, not like achieving nothing that's worth anything like that. That's my biggest fear.
Yeah, I feel you. You just fear coming home and not being able to be successful at anything.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you. That's major.
I'm still, like I say, I'm still trying to catch up on stuff that's regular. That might be regular to like normal people that y'all been living like.
This phone, I'm trying to catch up on it right now.
I'm still learning how to.
I just learned how to fill out application out the other day, a job application. My girl looks at me and be hollering and hooting. It's just that easy. I'm like, it's easy to use. I had to go to traffic court today. They were telling me about 3 points. I don't know about 3 points against your life. I don't know none of that. Not because I don't want to know, it's because I've been put. See, I like to say when you in jail, you know how you go in the supermarket and you looking for cheese or you looking for ketchup or mustard, ain't nothing there, but they got it in the back though.
Right.
See, the people that's the stuff that's already on display, that's the society. The stuff that's in the back, that's the jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go get you a case of that back there, man. You come all out of jail and you just don't know. But I want to ask you, man. Dot, my cousin, man, said that y'all was locked up before, right? So what happened in this hole that y'all was in, right? Go ahead and tell me. I want you to tell me some of the woes you had in there of growing into the man that you are now.
That which one you talking about? I stayed in the hole.
He said y'all was in there together.
Yeah, we was in the hole.
He said y'all was in there together and y'all was in the hole and he said you was fighting the guard.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, what happened?
I got 4 of them, but
no,
the guard dude came by the doing his count.
This county upstate.
It's in the county.
Okay.
So he tell us like mind he rookie, he don't even know. Like I was running, I had the block was I was running it down there. So all the guards know who I am. So this dude, he rookie boy, he come past the cell and he say some smart shit, whatever. Trying to show off for the female guard that he's walking with. They was doing count. So he like, all right, yeah, he's like, all right, yeah, I'll be back. I was like, all right, come back. So he did the count, and he opened the door, he came back in there. He came, me and my man was in there, right? Him and Robbie, right? Rest in peace, Robbie. But yeah, he came in there and like, what's up? So we start going in on him. We start treating him. My man put him in the headlock. I took his mace off him, started spraying him with the mace. We treating him in it. Boo. He trying to get out the cell. We hold him in the cell. We lock him in the cell and everything. Yeah. So he
what type of trouble did y'all get in for this, bro?
He wasn't supposed to be in the cell. He wasn't supposed to be back there. It was count time. So he ain't even supposed to be back there without a sergeant.
Yeah.
So that's how we got.
Let alone opening your doors. They can't open our doors in the fence without us cuffed up.
Right. So that's how we got off. They came back there looking for the can. Tell you I took a spray. Yeah. Sprayed him with his mace and all that. So they came back there looking. We didn't hit it. We threw it in somebody else's cell. So they came back there and one of the guards was from around my way. And I tell you I was cool with all the rest of the guards. They all knew me. So they came back there. They couldn't find it, but they like let's get the Jones. My man came in, give me the Jones. So I give him the can, but the white shirt came back there like what was he doing in there in the first place? I mean, so she told him not to come to court. They came, they charged us, went to court. He ain't come. They recharged me after my second hung jury. They recharged me for the case.
Wow.
And then he came to court. The seal dude came to court. He told him I had nothing to do with it. He's like, yeah. And I seen him at Pick. He's like, yeah, they made me come. I'm like, I already know. They was trying to throw everything at me because they tried to get me on the homicide case.
So what kind of respect you got for him now? Got respect for you? Like you ain't tell or?
No, I mean we cool. Like when I seen the couple times that I did see him after that, like we cool. Like
I just bet y'all
I
is
seen
cool now. You talking about a couple times y'all didn't see that.
I seen him
just
the
bet
next
you in
day.
there. He like, yo,
I seen him the next
extra
day.
trays that you cool?
Yeah.
He'll what? The humble humbles.
I ain't know he
Guards
was gonna
get
be
it
on the
too.
block. I ain't even know he was gonna be on the block the next day. He came back there. I had my head out the gate. I'm talking to the gate. He like, who that? My young boys.
There you all type of young boys to him and everything. He already,
Yeah.
and that probably was a good thing. You probably set his, because the police got to follow a protocol too, man.
Yeah.
You know, they come in there, man, and they're in our, well, I don't like to say our world, but they're in there with us. They
Right.
doing time too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they gotta, you know, you gotta make it home. You gotta get home.
You gotta make it home.
We ain't going home until that date, or some of us ain't got no dates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you definitely right, man. He
Yeah,
said,
I had to
he
cut-
talking about some, yes, my young boy.
Yeah.
He in there checking for you, talking about that's my young boy.
Yeah. Other guard dude did the same thing. He came on my side. I treat him. Guard come back there. What he was doing in there? I don't know. Like,
So hold on. How did he get out of the cell? I just let him out.
yeah, he forced his way out because we like
He
the
got up
cell.
out
The
of
cell so like the cell. This cell was a house of corrections.
Okay.
The cell like the door is so small. Like I put my arms, but you can't get past me. You gotta get past me. So
Yeah.
he ended up fighting his way past me. He stumbled all out the cell, bust his head and all on the floor and all that. I mean, talk about they just jumped me and all that. But yeah, he forced his way up out of there.
I know that because in there, it seemed like he was trying to like, all right, listen, we going. He didn't think I was gonna roll on him probably.
No, he didn't. But I don't know if he tell you he rookie. He ain't know like what was going on. Like we really like all the guards knew us. Me and my man, we couldn't be in the cell with nobody else or nothing because we was treating all our cellies and all that. So y'all put us in the cell together. So I don't know who he thought we was though.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like everybody, yeah,
I heard you say rest in peace to your man that was in the cell. How did he pass in jail or pass out here?
he passed out here. That was my right hand man. He got killed a couple years before I came home.
Dang. So still wait for some more questions to come through. Let's see what we got.
Somebody said Pooh Shiesty got released last night.
I seen that on the gram
So
too.
I seen that he came at Cardi B. When he came at, like, he shot a shot. But I'm like, well, damn, how the hell? But I didn't know he was released.
Yeah.
Somebody just said just now. If that's true, man, send that through where I can find that at, man. I ain't know that. I ain't know Pooh. I'm gonna try to see if we can get him up on the show.
We got a question from Militant Malk. He said, he said, where do you see the future of Francisville, North Philly? Do you see it getting better or worse?
In what regards?
He just, I guess, where is that now? Do you see it getting worse than what it is now or getting better?
If you saying as far as if you speaking of the gentrification, I see that getting
Better. A little bit?
I don't think that's good though. I would say worse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a good thing, but I mean, as far as the neighborhood, like with the violence, I think that's getting better. Like it's barely like any violence around there for real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like at a bare minimum. But as far as the gentrification, like that's basically their neighborhood now. It's only a select few that still live around there.
Hey, Young, somebody got a question for you. Big fella MPV said, tell Brad this question is for him. From Shaq.
Big Shaq, stand up, Big Shaq. That's my Power Ranger.
He said, explain the Philly politics take went in Philly politics take went in with the city at Fort Dix as opposed to other places. Like the city politics, I'm assuming, like,
Well, at Fort Dix as opposed to what? As opposed to state or as opposed to other jails? Well, if you're asking about the Philly politics in Fort Dix, I can give you an overall answer on that. At Fort Dix, which is a low security jail, you gotta work your way either work your way there down from higher custodies with me and this brother Big Shaq, the one that asked the question. Shaq coming from the higher ups, you had to stay out of trouble for years at a time and get to this type of low setting and stay out of trouble while you're there too, because they'll kick you right back and send you right back up at custody level. But the politics with the Philly guys, like I said, I was telling y'all before, it's cars. You deal with DC niggas, New York niggas, Carolina niggas, Philly niggas, but the Philly car. See, one thing first and foremost, Philly is known in the feds as Philadelphia. Why? Because there's a lot of dudes coming from Philadelphia that tells at an alarming rate. You know, they put the blame on other people. They're cowards. You know, something that I had to, you know, I still got to learn to shake that off me as far as to have a dislike towards them type of people. Now I'm to the point where it's okay, I'm not committing crime no more. So I ain't got to worry about you telling on me. But you still a dude that I would have to watch because you're selfish. And then with that being said, we got to stick together. The cars got to stick together in jail. So the Philly car will be all together. Like if all of us went to the feds right now, we don't know each other at all. But if we all go in there, we'll be 066. That'll be our last 3 numbers. That means you from Philadelphia. I would have to, you know, come to you like, damn, what's up, bro? Are you from the city? What part of the city you from? What's up? All right, yeah, cool. All right, he go, like you just got off the bus. He go, you don't even know me. He go, carry a package. He go, a bag with some food and some cosmetics in it and stuff like that. You are automatically my brother. Right. Because you are all from Philly, by default. Because it's not, like say if me and you had a beef out there. I'm beefing with you, you from north, I'm from west, me and you been trying to knock each other head off. We get in the feds, oh yeah, that's over with. In the 9 times out of 10, we gonna be best friends after that. Because we gonna end up East Bubblefuck. We might be in California together. You know what I'm saying? But the politics at Fort Dix with Shaq was talking about with the Philly car, like the Philly car like had a strong, like we have everybody have homie day during the summertime. And homie day mean like the dudes that get together in the yard, like from DC, New York, Philly, and pick a day in the summertime when they're gonna have like a picnic basically. Like you get a $5 list, I get a $5 list. All the dudes from Philly get a $5 list of stuff. You get your job is to get 2 cases. So and we having like a party, like we having like a little function. Dudes making big ass gallons of wine. We out in the yard having a goddamn blast. You know what I'm saying? So, but this will be our day. Now next weekend might be DC niggas weekend. You understand what I'm saying? Right. You follow where I'm going? Right. So we had a pretty good group of core Philly dudes over there, man. You still had your, and Shaq was a little standoffish. So Shaq, don't sit here and say like you was the big homie for real, but if Shaq ain't know you, whether you was from Philly or not, because Shaq was on that paperwork. If Shaq ain't know you and you ain't come show him no paperwork, he ain't talking to you. Shaq like this, and he's a big old black gorilla ass nigga. You know what I mean? Shaq like the big homie for real. You come on the yard, he like, what's up with homie from them north? And Shaq a little GL, yes, you is geographical. He on his north shit. But it's cool, like I told you, over there, we don't do the North Philly, West Philly, like how you have it in the state. Or I don't know if niggas with them South Philly or them West niggas. No, ain't you from Philly? Come on. We got reinforcements. That's what we doing over there. But yeah, the politics over Fort Dix was pretty good as far as in how the homies carried it. As far as if that's what you was asking, Shaq, because I didn't really understand the question that well, but I'm gonna answer it to the best of my ability. But the homie car at Fort Dix was especially when we was all there. It was good, man. It was good. Like, I've been in 2 different jails with Shaq. I've been at an FCI with Shaq, and I've been at a low with Shaq. You know what I'm saying? By the time I made it to the low, they already had a structure for the Philly dudes, and, you know, you come on the pound. If don't nobody know you, let me see that paperwork. You got a certain amount of time to produce that. Is they doing that in the state? Do they check paperwork? I don't think they check paperwork upstate.
No, not really, no.
Yeah, see, when you come on that yard.
Upstate is like, if you find out, like, you'll hear, you know, if you find out, like, somebody such told or something, then yeah, let me see that paperwork or something like that.
But ain't nobody asking for no paperwork when you get when you get to the yard. Nah. Yeah, when you get to the Fort Dix, or excuse me, when you get to a federal jail, and the nigga be like, yo, he from Philly, y'all got a homie here from Philly. But yeah, what's up, homie? Let me holler at you. And yo, here goes some bag, here go brand new drawers and soups and all that till you go to the store. But listen, check this out, homie. Don't take this bag because you got 30 days to get your paperwork in. Yeah. You know, a lot of dudes come in, but I ain't got my paperwork. You got 30 days. Right. Because after 30 days, then the minute's coming to you from the car like, damn, day the 30th day, what's up? You sitting there like, let's join in with, all right, well, listen, just go ahead up to the hole, man, until you get that paperwork. Right. But if you don't get that paperwork, tell them you got to transfer to another jail. You can't be on this yard. You know what I'm saying? So things be real crazy.
Yeah, so, you know, we're about to get up out of here in a minute, but I just want to ask anybody, we're giving the next few minutes for anyone who want to ask any more questions. Don't forget to, you know, support. Hit that $sign on the side and support us, man, if you can. But yeah, we take some more questions before we go. While we're getting the questions, anything else you want to add, T-Dot? Anywhere people can find you, reach out to you, support you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just, my Instagram certified bull. I mean, I'm still figuring things out. You know, my only thing is like the youngest, man. I try not to Cause like it's been a lot of like deep stuff going on like that been going on way before. So you can't really like tell nobody how to feel about they situations, whatever they going through. But just don't, you gotta know like what they come with. I mean, cause I'm saying even me, I was never thinking about jail.
Yeah.
So like people don't think about jail. So just think about that. Like, what's the end result? Like, 'cause most of these beats be over females that still walk around here with somebody got somebody else 2 or 3 kids that 100 niggas done died over. All right.
Dang.
You don't think about it. Ain't like you will still see the chick. She probably married, but a whole different dude. Every nigga still going to war about her. Don't nobody even know it's about her. But they homies dying over this chick. Like, y'all gotta, man.
Dang. Got a question from K&K Twin Gang. He said, how did you TDOT learn and earn while in there?
I learned from like experience. Like I had like good relationships with a lot of the old heads. So I sat down with a lot of old heads, like bidded with them, talked to them, and I earned wasn't like the legal way. Like I was doing stuff while I was in jail, like to make money.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like,
Okay. All right, so we always gonna support you up here at TDOT, man. Anytime you come through, man, we definitely gonna support you, man. Anything you got going on, you're always welcome to come on the show. If you want to, speak to the youth or speak to anyone out here committing crime and try to help deter them, and we gotta do what we can to lower the crime rate and also inform our people about what's in store behind the prison walls. But you're welcome to come anytime. Anything else you want to add, Mr. Jackson? You got a story you want to tell? I know you guys got one last story you got to tell before we go, yeah?
No, not today. I'm going to give it to him tomorrow. I'm going to give him something to tweak about and think about.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, we thank everybody for tuning in. Thanks for everybody for supporting us. Don't forget, this Thursday, 6 p.m., we got Christopher Willer's episode. Is crazy, very informative. Don't forget to check in. And if you haven't become a member as of yet, become a member. Support us, please. We definitely would appreciate all support. But once again, don't forget, you can check out our show this week at 6 p.m. Christopher Willers will be on the show. Another thing is we have the consulting going. If anyone who's on the way into prison, coming home from prison, inside of the prison walls, and they need assistance, contact talesfromthejail.com. That's talesfromthejail.com. We appreciate it. Thank you.